Welcome to Traders Talk Time episode 5. Today we have a special guest who has traveled a remarkable journey in the world of trading. Starting from humble beginnings, he has built a reputation as a skilled trader, specializing in small cap stocks and breakout strategies. With years of experience and countless lessons learned, he's here to share his insights, stories, and wisdom from his trading adventures. Join us as we delve into fascinating journey of a trader who's made a mark in the world of small caps and breakouts. So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great pleasure for me today to introduce you our speaker today. Hi, Victor. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I am doing good. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So let's get started. So, can you share the story of how you got started in trading and what initially attracted you to small cap stocks and breakouts?
Uh, Originally in 2016, I had some friends that were big into crypto and stocks too. So that's what caught my attention. So I started researching about it,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how I dove in. But first, I started as a swing trader because I had a full-time job working 12 hours a day. So I didn't really have time to day trade. So I mostly would a swing trade like blue chip stocks, and for months or years I will hold them, and that's how I got started. So I've been on it for about 7 years now.
Wow, that's great. So,
Yeah.
what were some of the key lessons or experiences early in your trading journey that helped shape your approach to small caps and breakouts?
Well, like I said, I started back then as a swing trader and then I did that for about 6 years up until or about 5 years, I'll say 5.5 years up until last year, 2022, when SPY and the rest of the market collapsed.
Mm-hmm.
Like my strategy wasn't working for swings, so I was getting stopped out a lot with the SPY just collapsing to record lows for the time being. Yeah, my current strategy wasn't working, so I had to reassess and start a new strategy. So that's how I jumped into a breakout strategy. Just quick scalps and day trades. And I actually didn't start that until the second half of last year. I just first I started paper trading a lot because I mean I've done that before, but I wasn't very experienced, so I did countless hours for paper trading
Mm-hmm.
and down with journaling everything, and then from that I started small, started putting my own money in there, but small, and then just getting the experience and all, and so I've been doing the breakout strategy and day trading for about a year and a half now, full time. Um, so yeah,
That
it had so basically it went from a swing trader, full time swing trader, to a breakout strategy swing trader. For so it's basically my background with that.
mm, that's good to hear. And so small cap stocks can be like quite volatile, right? So how do you assess and manage risk like when trading these types of stocks?
I guess it comes down from experience and developing a lot of discipline, mental discipline, and using the correct stop losses and
Mm-hmm.
being able to read charts and candle patterns and chart patterns and all that, and also looking at the volume within anything I enter, because volume precedes price action. So it doesn't matter what the setup is. If there's no volume, that is probably won't work out. So definitely one of the number one things to look at is the volume within something, the volume pressure, and then after that would be knowing how to use your stop losses, put
Mm.
it in correctly, yeah, or mental stop losses. Either there's one, yeah, because everybody, it doesn't matter who you are. You always have to have some type of stop losses, even if it's not within a trading platform. You have at least mental stop loss, because that minimizes losses and all.
Mm-hmm.
And that helps you a lot in your journey.
Got it, got it. So that's a lot of like learning every day, right?
Yes, definitely.
So,
A lot of practice and
mm-hmm.
that's yeah.
Yeah, practice makes a man perfect, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So, breakout trading relies on identifying like key levels. So, what are some of the technical indicators or patterns you use to spot potential breakouts?
I actually have a few different setups I use, but mostly consist of using Fibonacci
Mm-hmm.
and mapping out on the daily chart or old daily chart support and resistance levels, and from there also look into the EMAs, which I use the 5, 8, 13, 21, 50, and 200 EMAs, and another setup I also use for day trading is a flag breakouts and wish breakouts, and so basically I kind of put all these things that I mentioned into one,
Uh-huh.
and that's how my strategy works.
So, doing all this like that takes like a lot of work, right?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. But I mean, like I said, it comes with experience. But basically, yes, the connecting all together, like the supports and resistance levels, the EMAs, integrating all that, and being able to like read the charts and candle patterns and all, it makes you a very successful trader once you know how to implement all these things into one.
Okay. So, now that you have heard about like Traders Hub Ninja, so could you like give us like quick words like how Traders Hub Ninja can help here, and do you have any feedback for us?
Yes, I was looking into the website, and I could definitely see how instead of looking into multiple websites,
Mm-hmm.
it have everything there. So it'll save a lot of time instead of having searching the web, scattering the web for so many things that you look at on a daily basis. I was looking, they basically have everything there for you,
Mm-hmm.
so it saves a lot of time. It definitely it can be a game changer.
Hmm. That's great to hear from you. Thank you so much. So, could you walk us through a specific trade where you successfully identified and executed a breakout strategy in a small cap stock?
Yeah, one of the best trades I ever had was from a stock called CXAI.
Mhm.
I've been tracking it for a few days because it had very unusual volume into it, but the price action wasn't there for it. So I mapped out the key levels for it, and I was just pretty much waiting for it to break out because I could tell by the
Mhm.
pattern he had and everything. I knew he was gonna have like a big move. I just didn't know when, so I was
Mhm.
just ready for it, and then basically it went from $1. I think it started from $1.50 something all the way up to almost $70 within 2 days. So mapping out ahead of time all the resistance and support levels and everything, I was able to execute a really good trade of it, and also in a lot of the discourse that I'm in and servers that I'm in, a lot
Mhm.
of people were able to get really big profits from it because that was a really big move. That was like over 4,000% move if you call the whole move. I mean, I wasn't able to catch the whole move so also early. I wasn't expecting it to go
Mhm.
that big, but I was able to catch a big part of it.
Oh wow. So yeah, $1 to $7, that's like some huge profits out there.
$1 to 69 something, almost $70. So yeah,
Wow.
4,000%. And
That's
I wasn't able to catch the whole move, but some servers and some people that I gave the breakout levels to and everything, some of them were able to catch the whole move, and some of
Mhm.
them, yeah, they make some big profits out of it.
That's great.
Yeah, for sure.
So, patience is often like emphasized in trading. So, how do you balance the need for patience with the quick movements often seen in like small caps?
Guess having a mental discipline
Mm-hmm.
from experience, and um, once you practice hundreds of times, different types of trades and all, you're gonna develop patience, and yeah, it all comes down to having a mental discipline. That's
Mm,
where it comes down to.
definitely, yes. So, do you have any favorite like small cap stock stories or examples that have left a lasting impact on your trading journey?
Yeah, another example, kind of like CXA, was one similar was Pixie, Pixy. Basically, I was looking at it was basically I was analyzing it, same as CXA. I was expecting a big move out of it because it had very unusual volume for a very long time,
Uh-huh.
but just didn't have like the move issue get from the chart pattern it was having. So I set did the same thing with it. Set
Mm-hmm.
out the also support resistance. I was just waiting for the day it just caught like bigger volume, and
Mm-hmm.
you had like a bigger move and everything. And right after, actually, I alerted in some of the servers that I'm in, and right after I alerted, they actually announced a reverse split, which usually is a bad thing for the company. But right after that, it decided to explode up, and then it went from I think it was about 40 something cents all the way up to almost $2
Oh.
before the first split. So yeah, and yeah, same thing. I wasn't able to catch the whole move because after reverse split, usually it's bad news, but in this occasion, it decided to explode up. So a lot of I made. I think the trade I did was like between 40 some cents up to 90 some cents, but then I sold there. I didn't know. I didn't think it was gonna go any higher because the volume kind of slowed down, but then it continued. So
Mm-hmm.
Saints and some members on some servers I'm in, they were able to catch the whole move. So they were very proper out of that. And then like I told them after they do a reverse play, I mean right now it's probably gonna consolidate. You're probably gonna have to wait after the move it did. It's probably gonna consolidate and wait until the reverse split,
Uh-huh.
which it did. And once it consolidated after a reverse split, basically same thing. I've actually we've actually been trading it for almost daily because almost daily has like um, volatile moves.
Mm-hmm.
Once it consolidates and goes up, it has at least like a 20-30% trade opportunity almost every day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been basically for about I think over a month now. It's been a scalp machine pretty much. That's what I call it. Like a day trade scalp machine basically. So that's so kind of it's been one of the it's not by how much, not by the movement he had, but because it's been consistent for over a month now, ever
Oh,
since. So yeah.
okay. So, what advice would you give to someone who's interested in getting started, like with small cap and breakout trading?
Another one thing I would say would be getting a mentor,
Mhm.
because this is what I wish I would have done when I started. Yeah, getting a mentor, it saves you a lot of time, and he'll be able to walk you through everything you need to do and all. Because you could do it the hard way, you can like learn yourself and all, but usually if you do it on your own and all, like you probably lose a lot of money in the process if you don't know what you're doing. But getting a mentor um, definitely save you a lot of time and a lot of money, and also besides that, educating yourself um, and doing a lot of paper trading before you do any type of trade with your own money. Doing a lot of paper trading at least for a couple months practicing and getting the hang of it. And once you put with room on, you start small, never go big when you first start. Um, and executing a lot of trades for months as well with small money, and then from there increase the money you put in and go up from there up until you feel more comfortable putting in big amounts into your trades. And once you have a good
Mhm.
a win to lose ratio, now then you can actually put bigger amounts into your trades. And
Got
yeah, and another thing I'll say that it would probably be a game changer for a lot of people that a lot of people don't talk about, because a lot of people want, it comes down to greed, but a lot of people want 100% returns in every trade they have, which is it's not a. I mean, you can do it, but it's not something that's attainable every day. Getting 100% returns is not attainable. So what I always say for people to do is visualize 25% being 100%. And
Mhm.
once you do that, once you see it that way, you're able to take your gains and don't they minimize his losses because a lot of time what people do they're uh, they're in profits and then they hold too long and then it goes red and then a trade that originally were in profits they actually lose and end up losing money because they think it's going to go up a lot more. So um, just taking your profits and like basically tricking your brain to thinking that 25% is 100% and going from there.
Wow.
So just basically not being greedy and taking the profits when you have it because it comes down to compounding and uh, and I mean even if you take small profits over time, all that builds up and then in the end after a few months or a few years, you'll be surprised by how fast your account grows. It's about compounding. Even taking the small gains, you'll be surprised after a few months, after a few years, how much that turns into. So, yeah, number one thing I was taking profits too.
Wow, that's a great advice, which makes like a lot of sense.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
You're
So,
welcome.
how has your trading approach evolved over the years, and what changes have you made to adapt to different market conditions?
Well, like I said, I went originally for about over 5 years. I went from a swing trader full time to a day trader now. And basically, and you also have to adapt to the current markets a lot of time. I mean, even now, I mean, nowadays the market changes within a week or within a day. So basically, every day you have to see every day and every week, every month, you have to analyze how what's working for you, what's not working for you. You have to journal what you do always and study all your mistakes and basically integrate yourself to the new current market because it changes all the time. It's very volatile, especially the past 2 years. So you have to adapt into it.
Mhm.
And maybe I'll need to change my training strategy again, like maybe next year. But you always have to evolve and adapt to the new current market. That's how that's how I see it. But and then the way you do that is by journaling every day, all your trades, and then going over it every day and every week, and studying what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and going from there.
Oh, wow. So, as you mentioned earlier, that's a lot of mental and like physical discipline too, right?
Yes, for sure.
Thank you. So, can you share any insights into the psychology of trading, like particularly when dealing with emotions that come with trading small caps and breakouts?
What some people actually don't realize is that a lot of it comes down to yes, your mental well-being, and and actually staying active helps you a lot, becoming a better trader. So working out, um, just going for a walk, maybe like 30 minutes a day, that actually helps you a lot. And sometimes, whenever you're very stressed, when things aren't going right for you, you're taking a lot of losses or getting stopped at a lot. Sometimes it's good to take a break for maybe a day or a few days and then come back. And you'd be surprised how much better you perform after that. So you just have to give yourself some type of break if you're not performing well, and just come back. But yeah, definitely staying active, physically active. It helps you out tremendously as a trader, and yeah, it comes down to your state of mind. Because depending on what your state of mind is overall, not just in trading, but overall in life, they actually will show what kind of trader you are. Because if you have a really good state of mind, it actually will lead you to be a profitable and successful trader.
Oh, yeah.
You
Definitely.
always got to keep that in mind. Yeah.
So, thank you so much, Victor, for sharing your amazing journey with us. Any final words for us?
Yes. I'll say just taking it taking your time to learn. Like I said, finding a mentor they'll help you. That's what I wish I would have done for the beginning, because I mean, as a new trader, you always experience losses, but the losses you take would depend what you learn and what you do. So for sure, the number one thing I would say when it comes to all this would be finding a mentor that helps you to your journey. And another thing would be that the losses, you will always take losses as part of the game. So to not ever let that get into your mind. And it all comes down to your win to lose ratio. If your win rate is higher than your lose rate, you'll be a proper trader no matter what. Because that's one thing that I noticed a lot of people that affects a lot of people, like the losses they take. So it's one thing you got to learn not to let that get to you, because maybe in the next trade you get it all back. So not let things like that get you down, and just develop the discipline, and just go with the flow, go with the process, and
Yep.
the more experience you have, the more experience you get, the better you get at it. So not never give up, and just keep at it, and the experience will pay for itself.
Hmm. That's nice to hear. So, again, thanks for your time. It's been a pleasure talking to you, Victor.
Yes, thank you for having me.
You have a very good day.
Good, thank you.